What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SubSyde, and today we're going to be looking at building this iron farm. Now, a lot of you have been asking me to do an iron farm build in the comments, so I had a quick look around YouTube, tried to find the best design, the most efficient design I could, and I think this is it. So I've left this on now for about 30 minutes, and as you can see, we've got over 4.5 stacks of iron built up already. Now, this is easily enough going to be able to get 450 iron per hour, and it's fairly straightforward to build. And if you are new to the channel and you do want to be kept up to date on all the latest Minecraft builds, redstone contraptions and farms, make sure you are subscribed. I mean, we just hit 200 subscribers, which is insane for 2 months of making videos, and I can't thank everyone enough. Now, less of me, let's just get straight into the build. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put a list of the items needed in the description below. Go check them out. Once you've got them all, come back to me. Now, what you need to do first on this build is find yourself a chunk. So this entire build is going to be inside of one chunk. That's what makes it as efficient as it is. So easiest way to do that is to jump onto chunkbase.com or .co.uk. And what you need to do is type in your seed, type in your coordinates, hit go, and then find your nearest chunk. Mark them out with some blocks so you've got an area where you know is one chunk, and then we can get on to the next part of the build. So to start with, we're going to grab some hoppers and a chest. Now, we need to make a 3x3 area. It's not going to be centered, which is annoying to most. I know it frustrates me, but we're going to just have to dig out a 3x3 area. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Dig this out. Dig another 2 where you want to put your chests. I'm going to put mine here. And then just place your hoppers in the back of the chests, and then all the hoppers going into each other like so. Once you've done that, just grab yourself some glass, and we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to do this all the way around. So if I could jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way around. So once you've done that, next part is to grab some solid blocks, wherever solid blocks you've chosen to build, and now we're going to build the first platform. So what we're going to do is just cover the top of your glass, like so, go all the way around the edge. So you got something that looks like this. And now we're going to build out to the border. So this needs to match the 16x16 chunk border that we've made below, like so. And what we need to do now is build an entire platform 16x16. Alright, so once you've done that, it should look like this. You should have a nice platform with a irritable off-centered square in the middle. Next, what we need to do is build a 2-high wall going right the way around. So this is best to do outside the border. So build one space out and then up, and then build this 2-high all the way around, missing out the corners. So what we're going to do is just place a block there and then get rid of these corner blocks, and then repeat that 2-high all the way around. Once you've done that, grab some slabs, and we're going to slab the top of the walls just to spawn proof them from any mobs. So do this right the way around. So you should have something that looks like this. Now, this is the first layer almost done. Next, we need to put in some platforms. So come to each corner, or 3 of the corners, and we're going to do a 3x3 platform. This is where our villagers are going to be standing. So do this in 3 of the corners. And once you've done that, just replace the center blocks with a block of glass, just like so. So it should look like this. Now it's time to make a little chamber for our villagers. So what you want to do, grab your glass again. We're going to build up 2 blocks of glass around the center glass. Do that to all 3. And now it's at this point you want to put your villagers in. So how we're going to do this is we need 8 villagers in this one, 4 villagers in the middle one, and then 8 villagers in this one also. Now the easiest way to get your villagers up into this platform is build a little railway system coming up, pop them in a rail cart and push them along so they drop in. Once they're there, just break the minecart and then they drop down into their chambers. I'm just going to cheat for this build and use spawn eggs because I'm on creative mode, and if you're on creative mode you can use spawn eggs too. Did I put 8 in there then? So the next part of the build is going to be building up to the next platform. So what you want to do is place 3 blocks like so, and then build around this hole in the center until you've got something that looks like this. Now, once you've done that, we will need to make it 2 wide all the way around. So just come all the way around, making that 2 wide. And now we're ready to put down our beds. So grab your beds, and what we're going to do is place them down quite slowly. So what you need to do is place 1 down. Wait for that green sparkle. That means that one of the villagers have linked to that bed. Place down another one, wait for the green. And do this until all your beds have been allocated a villager. And there we go. So you should have something like this now, and you should see some cats spawning in. What that means is this has officially become a village. So next what we're going to do is grab our water bucket. Like so. And what we need to do is place a bucket of water at the villagers' feet. This is going to stop them from switching and unlinking from their beds and their job blocks when we add them in. So place a bucket of water. You have to be quite careful with this one. Place a bucket of water and then your glass. Perfect. And do this to all 3 chambers. Now once you've done that, you can actually get rid of these blocks underneath your beds. You're not going to need them there anymore. You actually need to get rid of them because the iron golems aren't going to be able to get down the hole, because iron golems are 3 blocks high. So you need this clear for them to fall down. So once you've got the water in your chambers, what you need to do is assign a job block for each villager. Now the best way to do this is to stand in this corner where there aren't any villagers, place down a job block, wait for them to one of them to assign to it, and that was over there. So what you need to do is get rid of this, come here and replace one of the glass blocks, and he's linked to that. So come back over and do this then over and over until that was over there, until all 20 job blocks have been placed down. So you want to place them on the side. So here, here, here. You want to replace these with job blocks eventually. So I'm going to do it one more time. So pop it down. That's linked over there. So we come over here and place another job block here. Double check your links, and that's perfect. So once you've done that, you'll know when it's done, when you place down a job block and it's not linking to any more villagers. If that's the case and you've still got some missing parts, or you have villagers without job blocks, don't worry. You'll know it's working when iron golems start spawning in. I guess this one's about to fall down. So next part now is to do the next layer. So you want to build this 1 block on top of the bed. So jump on top of the bed, crouch and place a block. Now what we need to do is build another 16 by 16 platform, just like we done below, with a hole in the center for your iron golems to fall down. So 16 by 16 blocks. Now you should stop just before the wall. So you want to stop just here and leave this space clear. Now do this around all the edges. So you should have something that looks a little bit like this now. So we've got another 16 by 16 platform, 1 block above the beds. Now next step is to create a 1 high block wall around the edge. So build up 1 and just bring this all the way around, getting rid of the corners again. And do this around all 4 sides. Okay, so once you've done that, next thing we need to do is to add in 3 blocks in each corner like so. And this is going to be where our water is going to sit. So 3 blocks in the corner. So 1, 2 and 3. Do this all the way around. And now we need to spawn proof the ledges on top. So grab your slabs again. We're going to come around the top. Leave this block as it is, because that's where our water is going to go. And just come around all the edges with your slabs. So it should all be looking a little bit like this now. So we're nearly there. We've got a couple more things left to do, and this is done. So I'm going to just pop down into this section, and I'm going to grab myself some signs. So if I grab my water as well, because we're going to need that in a second. So you want to grab your signs. Now the way to do this is to place 1 in the center block, like so, and then place 1 above it, if I can get above that sign, like that. And then we're going to build 1, 2 out, come to the side of this sign, place 1 on the side there, 1 on the side there, 1 on the side there, and repeat this on the other side. So 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So it should look like this. Now we're going to repeat this on this hole also. So once you've done that, drop down to your hoppers and make a little doorway so you can get in and out here. So what we need to do now is add in some more signs to hold our lava. So we're just going to place them all at head height. So on the second block up from the hoppers, you're just going to place in your 9 signs, like so. Yeah, so once you place your signs down, just grab yourself a glass block, place it on the wall, place your lava, break the glass block, and that should be done. So that's what's going to kill your iron golems. Now we need something to kill the cats. So that's why you have your campfires, and you're going to place 9 on top of each hopper, or 1 on top of each hopper, so 9 in total. Then block that up nicely like so. Next, come to where your villagers are, and we're just going to do a little bit more mob proofing up here. So we're going to place 1 block and a slab in each corner. So a block and a slab, block and a slab, and I'm going to have to come out here to do another block and a slab there, like so. So do this on all 3 villager spawners. And once you've done that, the last thing to do now is to add our water in. So the way we're going to do this is start in this corner. We're going to place down 1 block. So the corner with no villagers in, place down a block and place down a water source. You're going to not place any water sources next to this. You're going to miss one and place water then in each slot against the wall. Going to leave that, and then going to come to this side and continue down this wall. So you've got 1 water bucket all the way down, miss the entire middle section and carry on down this wall, like so. And again down this wall, but leave the last one. So when you get to this corner, you want to place one here and don't place one here. If you place a water bucket in this, these are all going to change into source blocks, and the direction is not going to push your iron golems down the hole. Now we just need to repeat this step up on the next level. So all you need to do on this one again is place a bucket of water in the corner, missing these on each corner. So you don't want to place next to it. So miss one, and then you can place all the way down the wall. And once you've done that, you are complete. That was the last step needed to build this iron farm. So if we pop down now, we can see everything's running smoothly. We haven't got no cats now, everything's been pushed down, and our iron golems should start spawning in any second. And there we go, we've got an iron golem spawned in already. He's going to drop straight down into the kill chamber. Now, like I said, the campfires won't do any damage to him. That is mainly just for the cats. But let's have a look at what we've got already. So just from building this and just from the iron golems that have spawned whilst building, we've got 23 iron ingots, 4 poppies and 7 string already. Now, like I said, you're going to be able to get 450 iron ingots from this in no time at all. I mean, per hour, it's going to be insane. So if you AFK at this spot for several hours, I mean, you're going to be sorted for the remainder of your Minecraft world, I can imagine. So that's it. That's your build done. Hopefully it was easy to follow. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Replace that. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if you have any issues with it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing you have to do really is make sure it is in one chunk. But like I said, use chunk base. I'll leave a link in the description below, and it should be all sorted. And if you have enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to the channel. We just passed 200 subscribers now. Our next goal is at 250. So if you can help us get us there, that will be great. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.